Do you have any peppermint oil?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know what to I think I brought it. That should be good. That's actually a good angle, brothers.
Oh,
We live.
all right. You want that peppermint oil? I'll just okay.
Make sure it's straight. We good, brothers. Yeah.
All right, Shalawam.
You can slide
First and
down
foremost, all praise, honor, and glory be unto Yahawah, Ahchyam, Yahawashi, Ahchyam, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Shalawam, Rawchaa, peace and mercy unto all of you out there that are pushing, all right, throughout the four corners to the hopeful elect, to the house of David. All right, and the Most High had brought our brothers together today. I mean, man, the steps of man are directed by Yahawah, Ahchyam, Yahawashi, man. All right, real quick. I got the precept right here in the book of Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 20 and verse 24. Man's goings of Yahawah Ahchyam Yahawashi. How can a man then understand his own way? You know, and that's the spirit. Because when the spirit just had me rush to the brother's house, man. And they were getting ready to go. But then the spirit had me say, I'm going to come get y'all. You know what I mean? So we all had the same thing in mind. I mean, like that we have to go prophesy against this wicked ass kingdom, man. All right, and that's the spirit you should be in, because what did Yahawashi say? He said, occupy until I come. Yep. You know what I mean? We all have the same goal in mind, to make it to the kingdom and to get crowned, man. We're trying to graduate with our class, so to speak. You know?
You want to bring us out Matthew real quick? Matthew 24 and verse 1, it says, Yahawashi went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to show him the buildings of the temple. And Yahawashi said unto them,
right, because Jerusalem was decked out, man. Right, it was decked out then to the point where the disciples felt they had to show Yahawashi, like you know what I mean, just showing them. Imagine how in our kingdom, when it's built up with sapphires, rubies, pearls, you know. So they were just showing it like Yahawashi didn't know, and he knew man's thoughts, you know. But it's the Most High made him say that, you know. Right?
And it says, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another.
Right, because it was going to be destroyed. All right, Israel was going to be besieged. Well, it was besieged by the Romans under Titus and Vespasian. All right, and our city got sacked, man. They sacked Jerusalem. They are Romans-Jewish wars.
Got a quick one.
All right.
This is Deuteronomy 28:49.
Beautiful.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Right, which Rome, all right? Rome was up there, man. Rome was far from the land of Israel, all right? You had to get there by boat, man. All right?
The Lord, Deuteronomy 28:49, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the one end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flyeth.
And what was Rome's symbol? It was the eagle, man. All right, because the eagle is the proudest bird. It flies the highest. All right, that goes back to Esau's blessing, man. That's why they chose the symbol of America is a bald eagle. All right,
right here, the Declaration, the Constitution,
which goes up into Esau framing mischief by Allah. Real quick, could you give me Psalms 94 and 20?
This is the Psalms 90. Psalms 94 and verse 20, it says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frame mischief by Allah?
Right, Esau framing mischief by Allah, meaning he makes his laws mischievous because they're unrighteous decrees. They're contrary to every law that's written in this Bible. Yet this damn devil has a Bible and all. Right, he's the ultimate hypocrite.
Verse 21, they gathered themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemned the innocent blood.
Right, they condemned the innocent blood, man. All right, because wrong judgment proceeded. All right, real quick, give me Habakkuk 1 and 4. Because wrong judgment proceeded, man, because the wicked people are in rulership. And when the wicked are in rulership, the people are on a state of mourning. All right, that's why the Most High is looking for those men that are sighing and crying for all the abominations that are being done in the midst thereof.
I got a quick one. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, when the righteous are in authority, people are rejoicing, man. Think about when King Solomon was ruling, man. The heathen nations, they were coming to him for his wisdom. They didn't have to worry about fucking chemtrails, man, or GMO foods or cancer, none of that shit, man. So imagine how it's gonna be on a greater scale in our kingdom when it's gonna be nothing but righteousness, where you can enjoy your children. Man. The other heathens, even though they're gonna be in captivity, they gonna have a way better than Esau. They still gonna have enjoyable lives.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the spirit. Because the corner store by where we were last at camp, there's an Ishmael in there, and I was trying to get something like some bananas and some peanuts, and I was like, "Are these 50 cents?" And he said, "Only if you get two." And he said 69 cents, and I was like, soon you're not gonna have to worry about that anymore. Soon you're not gonna have to worry about your little 69 cents, and if you don't get two for the dollar, you know what I mean? And he said, "I hope so." I said, and he said, "Who's gonna do it?" And I said, "Yahawah." And he said, "Oh, I hope so." So it was real spiritual. Even a heathen, man. Even a heathen said that at the store that pertains to our curses, a stranger shall get up thee very high. Even a heathen's mourning, man. Saying he was complaining, saying he would give it to us for 50 cents, but he has to make pennies too. That's out of his mouth. So even they're sighing and crying, Keep going, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right, when the wicked are in rulership, people are in a state of mourning. Why? Because there's pedophiles, that the Catholic priests are raping little children and little girls, man. There's nothing but lewd acts being committed. We live in modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, it's all types of STDs going around. You can't have a relationship here. All right, nobody's single. All right, the women are all used. People are all weird and bugged out and shit, man. All right, this shit is crazy. Just like the elder said, we are living in a worst case scenario, man. And that's facts. All right. Facts that.
This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and verse 12. It says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with the blood and establish a city by iniquity."
Right, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood. All right, because how was America set up, man? He came over here and he took it by force of the sword, which was his blessing. Because this all goes back to Jacob and Esau. All right, we're the main characters we call Earth, man. All right, and Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi is the director. All right, theater, man, Theos. All right, the Most High, he's running this thing, man. All right, but Isaac gave Esau a blessing, which was what? To live by the sword. All right, that's why everybody is mourning. That's why the economic freedom fighters want those white farmers out of South Africa, man. All right, because you're down there killing people, you're practicing bestiality, you're oppressing them, you treating them like niggas. I mean,
precept, right? Second. Numbers 35 and 30. Whoso killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of the witnesses, but one any person that cause him to die. Moreover, he shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer, which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled to the city of his refuge, that he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the priest. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
America is heavily defiled, man. It's blood everywhere, man. All right, because Esau is a bloody man. He loves blood. That's why he said, "Feed me again with that same red pottage."
Yep.
He's peculiar, man.
Yep.
It's like he's not peculiar. He's vile. Yep. He's more vile than the earth.
Yep.
All right, this man, he's a goddamn real life vampire, man. Esau is sick. They bathed in blood. They drank blood in their little sex rituals. Esau does some sick shit, man.
Yeah.
He took the skull of Geronimo, man. And that's why you get skull and bones. So he's drinking blood out of skulls. All right, and that's the spirit, because that's what the same thing he did during the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
What you would call the Dark Ages, man. Because you're just fucking beasts. And that's why the Most High is going to fuck Esau up just like he did unto Nebuchadnezzar and made him so bugged out that he thought he was a goddamn wild beast.
Yep.
An animal, man.
Keep going, Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
That's right. So the only thing to make this thing right is you Edomites got to die.
Right.
It has to be bloodshed. The Most High is only pleased by bloodshed, man. That's why it says, I have a sacrifice in Basra. Basra is America, man. All right, the Most High is going to spill blood through race wars. All right, through fucking STDs, through tsunamis, through tornadoes, through earthquakes, through hurricanes. All right, the Most High, he's sending everything, man, through chariots. A lot of you people just going to get zapped to pieces.
Right.
All right, it's just gonna be smoke. Your blood's gonna evaporate, man.
I got quickly. Revelations 14 and 20, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horses' brittles.
Beautiful, man. It's gonna get so bloody out here. It will come up to the horse's brittle, man. All right, because the Most High, he's coming to squash you people like grapes in the wine press, man. He's coming to stomp. He said, "I will stain all my raiment." All right, we'll quick give me Isaiah. I believe it's 63.
Right.
Revelations 14 and 20, and the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horses' brittles.
Right, because the slain of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi shall be many. All right, for the revenge, his prophets, man, the elect. All right, his nation, man. All right. The Most High is coming back for his bride.
Yeah, right.
So what you think, man? The groom, he's gonna come back in his glory, man. He's gonna bring the doom and the boom.
Hey, Jake goes hard for his females. Look at what Django did. You know, there was a I forget his name, but there was a Jake that took over a slave ship to get his wife, and ended up getting her back. But ended up finding out she was actually on the ship, man. But he took the whole ship over and took on their uniforms, killed another ship, and then when he freed the slaves, he found out his wife was on it. But that just shows you how hard Jake goes for his female. So how much more Yahawashi for his bride, which is the elect, you know, who are striving to please him, striving to serve him. You know, brothers know when you got a female, man, and she's actually trying, you love her ass, man. Like, man, she actually trying. You know, I know she ain't got it. So that's the mercy that the elect are going to have in the eyes of Yahawashi. And Yahawashi is coming back swinging, man. Because spiritually right now, Esau is spiritually still raping Israel, man. Yahawashi is coming back with Esau with his pants down on the nation of Israel. You know, like, so he's coming back to with you in the middle of the act. As it says, he that found his hand shall be put to death, man. Yep. So that's what's coming. The verdict has already been made, you know? So like it.
No, that's beautiful.
Real quick.
This is Exodus 21 and 16.
Beautiful.
And he that stealeth a man and selleth him.
And that's what happened. We were stolen. Even though the curses were for us to be put into slavery, but we didn't just go willfully. We were actually stolen. It was force. It was oppression. It was genocide. So we were stolen by force from nations of people that were in cahoots with one another to fulfill the council, the crafty council, who's run by the tabernacle of Edom. That's why you fake Jews funded the slave trade, because you didn't know once you signed that deal, you sealed your fate, man. You were fulfilling prophecy of a Bible that you claim that hold no weight to. Keep going.
And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Right, and that's the law. Just like with the spirit, we're reading Numbers 33. It says if there's a witness, then he should be killed, man. Him that did the murdering. And everyone has witnesses. You can go in school. Your school system is your witness. Mm-hmm. That's why it says in Habakkuk, real quick, Baba Kashar, just real quick, give me Habakkuk 2 and 16. That's why it's going to be, America's going to be your shameful spewing. Because you literally teach about what you did. And it's written what should be done to you for these actions. Read that real quick.
It's Habakkuk 2:16. Yeah. Thou art filled with shameful glory.
Right, America is filled with shameful glory. You have other Edomites and other nations saying you're not going to do us how you did the Native Americans, showing you what you did was wrong. There's no politics, there's no party or political agenda you can promote and call it justified. You've literally turned racism into a political view. And that's an unrighteous decree of you declaring those political views. You know, I'll read that again.
Habakkuk 2:16, it says, thou art filled with shameful glory.
Yep.
Drink thou also and let thy foreskin be uncovered.
Yeah, drink thou also, man. And you're going to drink the cup that speaks about in Jeremiah 49. And that cup is going to be slavery. Keep going.
The cup of Yahawah's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on the glory on thy glory.
Yeah, shameful spewings is going to be the glory of America. At the end of the day, there's going to be nothing positive or promoted about the manifesting of America, man. And in actuality, what you've done to establish America is why you're on your downfall. This is why you're on a precipitous decline, because of what you've done to the nation of Israel, man. And this is the judgment that we are living in, right? You know? Yeah. You got some, brother? Come, beautiful. Figure it out. Hey, this is what the Bible says, man.
Right.
These are what the scriptures say, because at the end of the day, someone has to have a moral compass. There has to be a foundation of what is called right and wrong. And you have turned wrong into right, and we're just reading what is right, what you've done wrong. You know, this is why the people are in an uproar. This is why the cops are being called. You know, what you got, brother?
Galatians 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High, Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi, is not mocked.
Yeah.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
There you go, man. So it's like, hey, you want to play with fire, you're going to get burned. You know, that's not a dark parable. And that's why we say to our people, as the scriptures say, who will pity a snake charmer, you know? So because we know you're going to go down, but you got to reap what you sow. And what you've sown is nothing but wickedness to establish what you call righteous. So now you have to answer for it. And guess what? You're not going to answer for it of how you did it to us and now what you teach on TV and television and books, but you're going to have to answer for it times two. Right. All right? Because we're going to really show you what it means to oppress a nation. We're going to show you what it really means to cause genocide, to strip a nation away of a lie and smack on the truth. And the truth is you're the devil. Because when you think about it, the word Esau, Edom, that is what the devil would be. Bring it out.
Isaiah 33:18. Thine heart shall meditate terror.
Yeah.
Where's the scribe?
Yeah.
Where's the receiver?
Yeah, and that, you know why we say where's the scribe, where's the receiver? Because with quick understanding, now where's your political police parties? Where's your peace treaties? Now where's your righteousness and want to declare equality? Where are they at? Where are the ones claiming that evolution is real? Where are all these lies that you promoted? Where are they at to contend for their truth? Because we're out here and through the spirit, now we meditate terror on you devils, man. Because we know the truth and what the truth made us free, man. So now we don't have to trim our ways. It's not, we don't have to think that it's wrong to want to get revenge on our enemies. It's right out the scripture. The scriptures actually condemn for the nation of Edom, which is a so-called white man and woman, man. It actually condemns you for the lies, the rape, the murder, and the oppression. And not only that, because if you want to use the example and say, well, other nations were going into slavery, other people were causing genocide. Well, what about him that destroyed the earth? Right. The scriptures say, destroy him that destroyed the earth. So no matter what, you have to answer for everything you've done, man. You got it, brother. Yeah.
Isaiah 33:18. Thine heart shall meditate terror.
Yeah.
Where's the scribe? Where's the receiver?
Yeah. Hey, you know what that reminds me of? Get Psalms 137, man. Let's go into, a matter of fact, since the spirit's on it, let's have a little history lesson. What wasn't it? Andrew Jackson, wasn't he not ripping open the stomachs of these women that were pregnant and dashing them against trees in the middle of winter? Was there not an Indian Removal Act? Same Indians that you classified as Negroes in the 1600s under a Virginia Act, a same act that you got because of a charter of you coming to a land that you never even inhabited. But because you're the devil you are, you feel you can go where you want and plant your seed anywhere. And that just proved that you're Esau, because you had to fulfill your blessing as what? The fatness of the earth. Read that.
Psalms 137:1. By the rivers of Babylon,
Yeah.
there we sat down.
Yeah. This is actually going into history, man. All right. Because when we were in because you know what? We'll say, yeah, there was other times of slavery. You know, Esau likes to bring that up, right? There were other times of slavery. But what were you doing when we were enslaved by other nations? You were cheering them on, or you were in cahoots with them, laughing us to scorn. But you know what? It's going to go into it. Read it, brother.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion.
Yeah, of course we wept. And we faced the east and weep, you know. We wept. We weeping. We're not wept. We're weeping right now. We're in a sackcloth spirit. We're in mourning. You see? Only the elect is in mourning too. Keep going.
We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof.
Mm-hmm.
For they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
So when you go watch 12 Years a Slave, the damn Edomite is drunk all night, wakes the Jakes up out of their sleep after they work, can't see, and then he's got them hucking and jiving, man. That's exactly what they did back then to us. And then Esau continued that role, man. Dancing and hooting and hollering. Can you press ignoring that, Baba Kishar? Satan's calling. Press the red button. Keep going.
Psalms 137 and verse 3.
Yeah.
For they that carried us away captive required of us a song.
Yeah.
And they that wasted us required of us mirth.
Yeah.
Saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
Right. And if you niggas want to laugh in the barrel, man. All right. They always made Jake dancing. That's why Jake is always on stage somewhere, twerking or dancing, shaking and hopping around, man, like a clown. That proves that we're a conquered nation, man. This is why the songs Fools is set a great dignity, man, because this is how Esau wanted us, as a hucking and jiving nigga, man. Keep going.
How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land?
Yeah.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning.
Keep going.
If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
Yeah, and that's right. And then this is why, after what Yahawashi woke up the elect in the land of captivity, man, because our heritage was stripped away from us. So what is he saying? Basically, if I don't remember who I am, then I ain't nothing. So we had to come to a point where we were woken up that we're Israel, man. And that's the state we're in now, all right, in captivity. And the Most High, Satan, man, Most High stirring up our pure spirit, and now we're seeking revenge, man. But we're patiently waiting. Keep going.
Remember, O Yahawashi, the children of Edom.
See, remember now. You see, man, that's what we send up prayers. Baba Kashah. You know, Shalak Naquam, all out of what, man? On Edom, man. Send vengeance, send anger, send destruction, send wrath. Mawafla Babal. We're asking and annoying the Most High, meaning we're just keep constantly praying for destruction upon him. Keep going.
Remember, O Yahawashi, the children of Edom, and the day of Jerusalem.
Yeah, and
he said,
yeah.
raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
And what did brother start off with? About Jerusalem being besieged. And who did it? That fierce nation. See, that's the spirit, man. The spirit's got us on Esau and on Edom, man. All right. And when you tore us down physically and mentally, man. When you tore us down, even as the Greeks, you came in smooth, swift, right? Yeah, everything was cool. You want to help.
Saying peace, peace when there was no peace.
Saying peace, peace when there was no peace. And then what'd you do? You besieged us. You destroyed our men, and you took our women and children, man. You were in Micah, the 2nd chapter. You've been in that spirit the whole time. That's why even Jacob had to pray and say, please deliver me. He don't kill my woman or children. Esau's always been in that Micah spirit, man.
Real quick.
Yep.
Matthew 24:2, and Yahawashi said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
Break it down, brother.
And that's exactly what happened during the time of 70 AD when the Romans besieged Jerusalem. And their symbol was the eagle, which proves that the Bible is real, man. All right. Alexander the Great, all right, the Momo, he actually had a leopard skin hat that he wore, man. And then when he died, 4 generals took over. This is all history, man. All right, you can go to your history books and find this.
Yeah.
All right, but it comes from the Bible, man. The Most High said that Jerusalem will get thrown down, man. There ain't gonna be one stone left upon another. Right. And also in Deuteronomy 28 says, "Thou shalt see it no more again." All right, we still haven't been back to the Holy. And the ones of us who are over there, they're over there next to the fucking nuclear waste factories, man.
Yeah.
It's not our time to be there yet. The Most High has to destroy that land. They got Tel Aviv. All right, you fucking gutter rats, man. They got Tel Aviv, Pink City. Yeah. They're doing all type of lewd acts, man. So Most High has to cleanse that place.
And he's giving them pestilence too. The newborns, they'll get herpes. They contract herpes from them, and then that just repeats the cycle. So they're filled with all types of STDs and shit like that
from a young age.
Yeah, from a young age.
I got one quick. This is the Book of Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter.
All the other nations, man, they love to see us in this condition. All right, they love to see fucking rappers like DMX. They love to see rappers like Lil Uzi Vert. Yep. They love to see our people in this condition, man.
Tekashi 666.
They love going by Skid Row and seeing us in our poverty. They love seeing our people on dope, seeing our women twerking with blonde weave. They love this shit, man. Yeah. They love seeing our men crack the prisons. All right, and they rejoice at Israel's fall. They hate us. That's hatred, man. That's why we're gonna fuck you heathens up, man. That's why you go into hardcore slavery, man. All right. That's why the Most High is going to give us the power to rule with a rod of iron. Because all you nations got to get it, man. Not just Esau. All right, the Most High is going to give us spiritual power to put all you motherfuckers in check, man. That's right.
It says, they hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that may called the perfection of beauty?
Right. Are these the Israelites? Are these Yasha Allah, the princes of the power? These niggas out here with their pants sagging. walking down the street with headphones and talking to themselves. All right, you niggas are bugged out, man. All right, wearing hot ass do-rags and shit, man. All right, looking at the next man's woman. Jake is on some other shit, man. All right, going around swinging your dress like a bitch. All right, you niggas ain't right, man. That's why the Most High gotta get rid of you niggas. Man. All right, because you forward this agenda. You sell out niggas, man. Just like you watch that movie Django, the head house nigga. All right, he is forwarding that agenda, man. You can't destroy Candyland. That's what niggas will tell you, man. You can't destroy America. You niggas want to stay here. That's right.
It says, the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth, all thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
Yeah, they all came against Israel. The crafty council, man. All the least of these other nations, they all know who the Israelites are, man. All right. They have meetings and discuss how to keep us oppressed. All right. That's why the music industry is ran by nothing but Jewish people who control all of the media. All right, the water. And they put out agendas through rap music to keep our people destroyed. And also through BET, through movies, through every form of entertainment. That's witchcraft, man. But what the scripture says, there's no enchantment against Jacob, and the elect shall not be deceived, if it were possible. See, I got a quick one.
Ezekiel 39 and 23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword.
Yeah, these heathens know that the only way to overcome us, all right, is to separate us from our power. Because when we stop worshiping Yahawashi, the Most High, He allowed the curses to come upon us, man. But when we turn back unto Him, He delivered us. Because His name is an omen on it, man. Yahawashi, He delivers, man. Or He delivered us in Egypt. He's going to deliver us in Egypt again. Lord willing, we be those men.
And it's back in Lamentations 2:16, it says, they hiss and gnash their teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for.
Right, like look how we got you niggas, man. You niggas are our slaves. All right, your men are homosexuals. Your children are all fucking demons. Look how we did you niggas, man. It was one comedian, I believe it was from the cracker from Seinfeld. He said that shit on stage, man. He's like, we had you niggas upside down with a fork in your ass. You niggas were done. Dang, that these heathens they be talking, you know what I mean? They really enjoy to see us in slavery, man. That's why they want to make America great again. All right? To make America great again, you have to put niggas back in slavery. You have to try to exterminate the Native Americans and put them on reservation camps. Right? You have to damn near slaughter all the Latino people, man. All right? That's what this thing is about, man. That's why they're trying to build a wall in Mexico to keep you niggas in. All right?
And it says, we have seen it. The Lord Yahawashi have done it, that which He had devised. He had fulfilled His word that He had in the days of old.
Right, which goes back to the time of Moses, man. All right, because Moses told us unto our people, and we agree, we enter into a covenant or a contract with Yahawashi. All right, by the blood. All right, the Most High always requires blood. Okay? All right, the Most High said that if you go off a contract to my word, all these curses shall be a sign and a wonder. All right,
and it says, He have thrown down and have not pitied, and He have caused thy enemy to rejoice or redeem. He have set up the horn of thy adversaries.
Yeah, the horn meaning the king. All right, and that's why we got took by Babylon, King Nebuchadnezzar. Shalawam, the king of the Assyria, took the whole kingdom into captivity, man. All right,
I read this. Psalms 137 and 7. Beautiful. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
So when the Babylonians were taking us down, the Edomites were cheering them on, man. They were as one of the Babylonians. All right, they were happy to see that shit, man. They have a perpetual hatred for us, man. All right.
They got on YouTube. Remember the cops were singing a song when they killed Mike Brown. Remember they had that. They had a song for that. Just like even now, man, when they see Jake get gunned down, Esau's at home, man. He's cheering for that, man. You know, he's got his beer, his Marlboro Lights. You know, he's in the spirit, man. He might do barbecues, invite his neighbors over. Hey, man, they have barbecues and parties, cookouts for when Jake gets gunned in the street, man. You don't think those police are celebrating when they get those checks? That's the spirit of Esau. Now he's getting paid for it. Before he was just doing it out of having that perpetual hatred, but now he's actually getting cash off the curses, man. Every forefront he's making money off of it. That's why you had the cop say to those Jakes, "Hey, I'll put one in your ass and get a paid vacation." That's what he's telling Jake, you know. Keep going. Psalms 137:8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. You want to break it down, brother? Yeah, it says, happy shall he be that taketh thy little ones and dash them against the stones. Because we're going to be in the spirit of full-fledged rage, man. All right? Where the adrenaline, our body is going to be able to go to the max. Sometimes your body can't endure the adrenaline rush you get, man. Meaning when the spirit's on you. That's why when the scripture says lively stones, brothers have adrenaline pumping through their body. That's the carnal way of explaining the Qadash when it's upon you, you know. And we're going to be in full judgment mode on these people, to where that so-called what you know as emotion is going to be stripped away from this vessel, this vehicle. You know, it's going to be a part taken out, like, you know, in a car. You know, like Issachar, they'll take certain parts out to lighten it. So the Most High is going to strip away the demon of what you know, emotion from us, and we're going to be in full judgment mode, man. And we're going to be killing niggas that are still in that Saul spirit, man. And we're going to be taking Edomite babies and beating families with them, you know. The judgment that you're going to see on the earth from Yahawashi and the elect is going to be literally a high holy day, man. Bring it up.
This is Revelation 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her.
Right. See, that's why we say through the spirit, Esau's not going to go through slavery like he put us through. He's going to go through it ×2, man. Right. So he's not, him watching Roots and watching 12 years a slave and just meditating on that, it ain't going to do the justice of the slavery that we're going to actually put them in, man. Okay? To where when the metal chains is going to be a hot commodity in the kingdom. That element is going to be used and constantly in the fire, making new chains, and we just going to slap it right on these Edomites, man. So it's going to burn through their skin and become one with them. Right. So they're not going to be able to pick the lock and try to run away. They're going to become one with chattel slavery, man. Read that again.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Oh, reward her, meaning what? A recompense, right? Give me Jeremiah 51. The works, you know what I'm talking about? Jeremiah 51 and 29 or 30. Get that real quick. Read it from the top again.
This is Revelation 18 verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
Right here, read this, 29, 15, 29.
This is book of St. Jeremiah 15, 29. Yeah. Call together the archers against Babylon.
Yeah, so see, how are we going to reward her? All right, we're going to reward her with hardcore slavery, but the Most High is going to reward America with thermonuclear missiles. Okay, read that again.
Jeremiah 15, 29. Call together the archers against Babylon.
And who's the archers? The archers are who you know as India, Iran, Korea, China, Japan, Russia, Thawada. Okay, those are the archers, because they're bending what? An arrow, and an arrow is a missile. That's why when a nuke comes up missing, they call it a broken arrow. You had that movie with John Travolta and another actor, I can't remember his name, but they had a movie called Broken Arrow. All right, showing you what? Breadcrumbs, man. All right, nukes are going to be shot off on this place. Okay, keep going. See, man, hit that again. Satan, man.
He's not letting me push it.
Water.
And also, just to add, if you look up the definition of arrow, it literally says nuclear missile.
Yep. And keeps going, says, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about, let none thereof
let none thereof escape.
Recompense her according to her work.
See, so we know this is speaking about the same power. This is speaking about America, because you'd have to put 2 and 2 together, man. Who right now is enemy of the world, man? Who's right now the talk of the town? All right. Before you had what? Esau, he was deceiving the nations. Everyone was still worried about the Middle East. He's demonized the Middle East so much that now the Middle East has came together and they're saying, no, you're the terrorist. Don't you know before 2003 there wasn't a suicide bomber in the Middle East until Esau stepped in there? Yes. So they're finding out, no, you're the problem. Oh, my boy who shot the boot at Bush, now he's in the parliament, man. This is the same parliament that was saying death to America and burning the flag.
Iran,
All right, this place
Those
is
Persians.
finished. Those Persians, baby.
Persians.
Yeah,
Persians.
Prince of Time, baby.
And then he's going and says,
Prince of Persia.
right, Prince of Persia.
That's right.
Keeps going and says, according to all that she have done, do unto her.
According as she is done. Real quick, are you in 18? Give me what's that, 4 or 5, or it's reached unto heaven? Give me that.
Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Yeah.
For her sins have reached unto heaven."
Wait, it said what against her works? Recompense her?
Yep. Said
Her works have went up to heaven. So it has to be judging from the Most High, because we could talk all day of the wicked iniquity and what Esau has done. His wickedness has covered the earth. Don't it say wicked has increased?
exceeding multiplied.
Yep. So it's completely increased. So the only thing to be done to recompense her is complete annihilation.
Right.
There's no way to fix it but to destroy it. You know, like when something's just so far gone, it's like a dog, man. It's a dog that you can't heal. You got to just take it out, man.
Better is the end than the beginning.
That's right. Because the beginning of establishment of America was the enslavement in souls of men, Israelite men and women. It was the beginning of our heritage being stripped away, man. The beginning of our hells, you know.
Right.
So that's right. It's better at the end of it. Keep going.
Back in Jeremiah 15, verse 29, it says, "Do unto her, for she has been proud against the Lord Yahawah."
Yeah, she's the proudest nation. She actually believes she could fight against the Most High, man. I mean, I'll conquer the world and I'll conquer the heavens. That's how Esau thinks. There's literally is going to be a war in heaven, but it's going to be in his heaven. See, he's such a devil. He thinks he could actually fight the Most High on his battlefield. But with that, he doesn't know he's been deceived by the Most High. That's why it says pride has deceived you, man. The Most High gave you the earth, the keys to the city, and he's got you literally thinking that you were the creator of the keys. Now he's going to strip that away from you and break you down and let you realize who you really are, man.
It shows you how much of a carnal man that you are.
Yeah.
Very carnal.
Yeah.
Man. You know, he's all about the flesh, man.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
His Masons, their Masons actually believe that there's going to be a war, Satan against the Most High, man. They actually believe this. They actually believe in a biblical warfare, man. Hey, he's a fool, man.
Fucking bug out.
He's a bug out.
And it keeps going and says, against the Holy One of Israel.
Yep.
That was it.
Okay, make your point, and then right, pops.
Back in Revelation 18:6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she had filled to her double.
This is why she's gonna get 200 million missiles, and then the king of Babylon, get Isaiah 14, Lucifer, which we know that's what the blue letter says. Who is it? The king of Babylon.
Right.
And right now, who's the king of Babylon? DJ Trump.
Right.
All right. And yeah, and we believe what our apostles and elders say. And even Apostle Tahar said that his wife had a dream that DJ Trump was in front of the Capitol in chains. And she said, "I never seen a man in so much fear of his life." And there was so-called black men around him in garments and saying a language that she couldn't understand. And then Apostle Tahar said, he said the Shemayim, you know, Yahawah, Hashem, Abanawa, like that. And she said, yeah, that's what it sounded like. And she don't know none of this, man. So the Most High is giving visions, man. And you devils, you're going to be in fright and fear. Give me that Psalms. You got Isaiah 14. Give me Psalms and get bind their kings. Probably ended on that, man. Unless you brothers got something. But that's what's coming, man. All right, where it's going to be utter fear for you elites, you ones that never thought you could be touched. You remember seeing a video of Rawchaa, his proud devil ass, when the dude had an interview with him? Yeah. And he was like talking like that, and he walked away. When we get our hands on devils like you, man, you ain't going to be able to walk away. In that day, you ain't going to be able to squirm your way out of it, man.
Right, man.
Read this. Okay, how thou fallen.
This book is saying, Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
How art thou fallen out of rulership, king of Babylon? The stout than his fellows, man. Trump, hey, man. Trump, he's got that spirit of Daniel 7, man. Daniel 8, right? He was more stout than his fellows. Man, Trump, he's got that spirit, man.
Yeah.
I don't want Rawchaa, he's that guy.
Oh, really?
The king, all the king is a modern day president, man. King of Russia, king of China, king of Japan, king of Germany, all right, king of Iran. But this is talking about the king of America, who is president right now, Donald DJ Trump, man.
Right.
Read this again.
Isaiah 14:12. how art thou fallen from heaven on Lucifer, son of the morning?
And how's he gonna fall? He's gonna fall because the beast and the 10 horns are gonna hate him, and they're gonna go to wage war. When an evil thought shall go into the mind of him that is a guard to them all, he's gonna shoot nukes. This is how you're gonna fall, man. And then you're gonna fall and then wake up in slavery, man.
Right, because I got quick.
Please.
Right.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12.
Gotta be quick, brother.
Verse 26. Actually, I'll start at 25. And Yahawashi knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Right. Beautiful. And that's a beautiful point, because America was divided against itself from the establishment. It was 13 colonies versus the British, French, and Spanish, man. 13 colonies. That was built off of satanic vibration, off itself. But you were built off division. So you were built off divide, meaning you were built to fall, man. That's why the Most High said, I've created a waste to destroy. America was created as a program to destroy itself. That's all it is. You're just living in the last seconds of the grain of hourglass of rulership, man.
Right.
That's all it is.
Right. America's a fucking ticking time bomb.
That's it,
bro.
Perfect. It's a kamikaze.
The Most I have set you on a timer to destroy yourself.
Tick, tick. Loom, bloom, and boom, baby.
Right.
Hey, Issa, you've been supplanted.
Yep.
It surely is his name, Yahawah. Keep it going, man.
Matthew 12 and 26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand?
Beautiful. And we're seeing that even now on a minute level, because really on a national level, you got Satan casting out Satan with Magog against Babylon, Russia versus America. Those are two Edomites, because really they should be together. They should be together as a powerhouse, but because of the red horse, they got to go to war against one another. You see? And that's why they're going to destroy each other. So they've always been created to fall, man.
Esau's like a dog in the mirror trying to attack himself.
Yeah, he's chasing his tail.
Yep, he's chasing his tail, but he really is attacking himself. Yeah. And the Most High has really turned you into reservoir dogs.
That's
all
real.
Right? Beautiful.
And even on top of that, you got Edomites, like the average Joe Schmoes. They want a peace treaty for
bullshit.
I forgot what it's called. Treason. Right? They think that he betrayed America. Yeah. By going to Russia and shit.
But question: who do we go to war with? World War II was it? Was Germany, right? The Nazis, right?
Yeah.
You got Edomite so-called Americans in America claiming to be Nazis. Isn't that a terrorist? Shouldn't they be tried as terrorists? See, but they're not in trouble as other men. America's just a shit show, man. It's a new episode every season. And guess what? You're on your last episode, man.
Right.
All right. There will not be a reunion. Oh, excuse me. There will be a reunion in the kingdom. All right.
Yep.
What you got, brothers?
Back in Isaiah 14 and 12, and it says, "How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weak the nations?"
Yeah, and how they weak the nations? With that wine, man. All right. They weak the nations by getting the earth drunken, with their fornication, with their wicked, with their treaties, with their ways of life. Right. Esau goes all the way across the world just to plant a damn McDonald's, man.
Yeah.
You know, he gets off. This one woman in the she was in the Amazon. She said they forced booze, hair dye, and fast food upon us. She said that we didn't like it. It made us sick and dizzy. This is what the devil does, man. Because he heapeth unto himself many people, man. Keep going.
Jump down, verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. Yeah. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. Yeah. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Keep going.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell,
yeah,
to the sides of the pit.
Yeah, and how's that going to happen? Jump to 21 and then 20.
Come on. Isaiah 14:21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children,
yeah,
for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right, prepare. So how's that happening right now? That means judgment, because he said, I will be like the Most High, right? So he put himself as the Most High, and to do that, it took genocide, and that's why his seed is established now. So the powers that be, well, it was their forefathers, which spiritually is them in a reincarnation, but it took their establishment for their children to be here today. Yeah. This is why you are answering for in this generation. So this is why slaughter is being prepared for you. Keep going. And then Salaki, I want Isaiah 24 and 21. But that was the spirit.
He going says that they do not rise,
yeah,
nor possess the land,
yeah,
nor fill the face of the world with cities.
What? That means there's no more we're going to have to look and see some smiling Edomite face or being called the most desirable look. Here it is, man. It was bugging me out the other day, man. Not bugging me out. I'm just sitting here like, you got literally people in white skin thinking this is normal, man.
Yep.
You literally are the aliens. You having white skin is a sin. Don't you know that's judgment? That's complete judgment. That's not a blessing. That's literally judgment. I was meditating. I was like, if the true prophets were here, which we know they are, they will be tripping. And that's why they're in the spirit the way they are. Like, you see these devils ruling? This isn't normal. It isn't normal seeing so-called white men and women smiling, walking around, and people trying to be them. Bring it up.
Job 20, verse 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Beautiful. He's gonna perish like his own shit. This is what the one who you call God thinks of you, man. He thinks of you as shit, man. He said you're gonna perish just like the shit you are. And all the shit you created and all the dumb folly that you promoted on high. Ain't we gonna be worried about no PS4 in the kingdom? Or no freedom of speech?
Right.
Or 35 and a 40, man? Ain't none of this shit gonna matter. What you call picnics and playgrounds, lawn mowers, sunblock, all that shit is trash, man. Ain't gonna be worried about that. Hamburgers, man.
Right.
So-called Christmas.
Barbecues and shit, man.
This place is, man, read that again, brother.
Yet he shall perish.
You people are literally brain dirty, man. You actually think this is normal, man. Hey, we're going to show you what it means to be normal. And normal is judgment upon the devil, man. Keep going.
Yeah.
And the devil is a so-called white man and woman who is the nation of Edom that the Bible speaks of.
Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Yeah.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Yeah, we're going to be lifting up boulders looking for him, man. Where is he? Because we're going to do away with the nation, man. We're going to do away with the Caucasoid nation. Don't you know that? All the wickedness and everything you've done, at the end of the day, what you know as heaven that will be established on earth, the one you call God deems it fit to do away with you.
Right.
What you've done, your wickedness, man. I mean, let that sink in for a minute. The scripture says, rejoice and be glad, man. You are literally on your last days, your last breaths, man. You got a couple breaths left.
Right.
You got to literally live it up, man. The one who you call God is actually going to do away with a nation that he created, man. And the audacity for you to say he's done away with the nation of Israel. Right. Picture that, man. And don't they say that?
And they say that.
It's ironic, right?
It's so ironic that, oh, no, he's going to do away with Edom, man.
Right.
A couple more, brothers.
This is the book of Psalm 75, and I'll start at 7. But the Most High Yahawah is the judge. He put down one and set it.
Yeah, he's gonna put down one, man, and set up another. That's called balance, man.
Right.
All right. And if the Most High was getting ready to put us down and start the line through Moses, how much more through a nation he hates, man? We're going to 6.
10. Verse 8. For in the hand of the Lord Yahawashi there is a cup, and the wine is red.
Yeah.
It is full of mixture, and he poured out the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Yeah, you're gonna drink the dregs, man. Because what you give Jake, malt liquor, and that's the bottom of the barrel, man. And you're gonna drink every sip. You know when somebody holding a cup and they're smacking the back of it, you're gonna get every inch of slavery, man. You're gonna get personal with your chains, man.
Right.
You're gonna get personal with the field, man. You're gonna get personal with oppression, man. You and oppression gonna be one. The word captivity is gonna be replaced with the nation of Edom, man. Oh, you want to get Edom?
You think about slavery, you're gonna think about leprous people.
Right. Like, because now when you think of cops, you think of white people. When you think of presidents, you think of white people. When you think of Christians, you think of white people. And when you think of slavery, you're gonna think of Edomites, man.
Right.
All right. That's what you're gonna think about. The first thing that clicks in your head when you see somebody looking straggly in the kingdom, you say, "Is that an Edomite?
Yep.
Is that a slave?" You know.
Verse 9. But I would declare forever, I would sing praise to the Most High Yahawashi of Jacob.
Beautiful.
All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
Yeah.
But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
The horn of who?
But the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
Right, because what? We're going to get fame in all the lands that we were put to shame.
Right.
All right? We're going to go from rags to riches, from slave ships to spaceships, baby.
Right, man. We're going to get praise and fame.
Right. We're going to get praise and fame at the same time, so much that we're going to be taken back like, damn, this shit going on. Not this shit. This is happening. Go off. This is real. This is it.
Yep.
This is it, baby. We made it. You know?
Right.
Finally made it, man. Having a goddamn golden sandal on your head, man. Right on your optical lobes, man. It's an insider, man. Read that again.
Psalm 75:10. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
Yep.
But the horns,
all the horns of the wicked. And Esau's got horns in every continent because he's got a military bases in every continent. And if you have a military base, you basically run that country.
Yep.
And Esau's got 294 embassies and over hundreds of U.S. bases, man, all throughout the world. Keep going. And those are all going to get cut off.
Right.
Okay? We're in so much, we're going to find those bases that ain't getting nuked, and we're going to run in them, man. And that's why it says the mighty men of Babylon shall be like bitches, man. We're going to find you in bases in Antarctica and Alaska, man. We're gonna snatch you up, man. Right. Might make you think it's a zombie apocalypse. Or The Thing. You brothers ever seen the movie The Thing? We're gonna bring newly created creatures to you, Esau. We're gonna bring what's that place? Hardcore Hall? Hell Hall?
Nightmare Hall.
Brother. Yep. We're gonna bring Nightmare Hall to your living room, man.
That movie.
All right?
Yep.
Hey, we gonna bring Tyrone to you, man.
That's right.
We're gonna bring your biggest fears, man. We're going to bring the day after tomorrow to you, man.
Right. And it says, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
Yeah, and we're going to be exalted with a two-edged sword in our hand. I need that in Psalms, man. Where we going to bind their kings? Bring what you got, brother.
So Rock 10 verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah. Read that again, brother. Hey, and that's beautiful, because can you, Baba Kashaw, give me Revelations 18:21 by violence? Because was America established by violence? So it's got to fall by violence, because the Most High is about a righteous balance. All right? So read your precept and then hit that, brother. And then hold this about their kings. We shall bind their kings. Yeah, 147. Yeah. Read that. Read that in Sirach again.
Sirach 10 and 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yeah, and it says through unrighteous dealings, man. So America was translated by injuries and deceit. And those deceits are what you read in your history books. Genocide, oppression, Jim Crow, the Trail of Tears, slavery, segregation, police brutality, maroon towns, Seneca Village, Rosewood. The list goes on, man. The list literally goes on, and this is how you established it. So how's it going to fall? Read that, brother.
This is the book of Revelation 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles.
Yeah, if we be those men, if we be those prophets, we're gonna rejoice over the downfall of America, man. We say death to America, all right? Mawaf law ball, man. Right. Okay, keep going.
Rejoice over her, that thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets.
Yeah.
For Yahawah by Sham Yahawashi hath avenged you on her.
Have avenged you on her. Keep going.
And a mighty angel took up a stone.
Yeah, and avenged her, meaning that's how you know that's the elect. Okay? Proving that the prophets are back and those prophets are of the elect. Keep going.
And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down.
How shall it fall?
Thus with violence.
With violence, with carnage, with tenacity, intensity.
With fires.
With fires, with brimstone, with devouring fire and wrath. With judgment, with righteous indignation, man. With pure flames of fire to devour everything that you see standing, man.
Right.
Read that again, brother.
And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea. Yeah. Saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all.
It shall be found no more at all. But you know what will be found? Those who established America, those who unrighteous decrees kept America afloat, those who got rich off the downfall of the nation of Israel. Read this.
It's Psalms 149.
And we gonna find you, man. You gonna be found in that day. You always want to have those 1-800 commercials. I remember when I was little, you had over in Hamland, Amazing Grace, and I once was lost, now I'm found. Yep. Well, the elites were lost and they about to get found, man. All right, Jake might be singing Amazing Grace down the hall looking for him, man. Just flowing through, glowing, just passing every door, man. Like it's ripping through tissue, but it's steel and concrete, man. All right. And all you hearing is boom, like you think it's Juggernaut coming. The elites are going to be pressing the button for the nuke, and they be saying, please fall on us, fall on us. Read that, man.
Psalms 149 and verse 5.
Hey, you don't think the X-Men are real in that day, man? All right, they're going to say Weapon X has been released. Right. Read that.
Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Yeah. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahawah be in their mouth.
Yeah, like the brother said, man, we going to all be psalmists, man. We all gonna be singing, man. We all gonna be able to sing and hit those high notes. And the first high note we gonna hit is Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi, man. Bashim Qadash, man. All right, Kwam Yasharala, Itazawam Gabarium.
Right.
All right, keep going.
And a two-edged sword in their hand.
And a two-edged sword, and that's literal, man. We gonna literally have a two-edged sword in our hand as warriors and crowns upon our heads, man.
Right.
Okay, our kings got busy, and so will we, man. All right, because King David was a mighty man. All right, a mighty warrior. Keep going.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Vengeance, which is a righteous thing, right?
And punishments upon the people.
Yep.
To bind their kings with chains.
To bind their kings with chains. Their kings, their presidents, their rulers, their elites, their elect, man. Okay? Keep going.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
Right, even down to you Secretary of State, you Congress, you government officials, you political criminals, man. You're gonna be bounded, man. Ivanka Trump, man.
Right.
Okay, Trump's children. He's gonna see his children get put to death in front of him, man. Putin's gonna be bound. Kim Jong-un, and they're gonna bow, man.
Right.
They're gonna bow before Yahawashi, man. This is what's gonna happen. They're gonna get beat, and their spirit is gonna stay in them. They're gonna be the first crops of slavery, man.
Right, man.
The first, if you're gonna have Edomites, the first generation of Edomites is gonna be coming from the elites. You're gonna have children that you're not gonna be able to enjoy, man. You spent your whole life establishing them, and then you're gonna spend the rest of your life watching them in hardcore slavery, man. All right, read that again.
Verse 8. To bind their kings with chains,
Yeah.
and their nobles with fetters of iron,
Yeah.
to execute upon them the judgment.
To execute judgment, man. Keep going. We're gonna be judge. We're gonna be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Keep going.
This honor have all the. It's like this honor have all his saints.
This honor has all the saints. Give me Isaiah. I know you got something, brother. We're gonna give me Isaiah 54 and 17. This honor have all the saints, meaning that's their what? Their heritage. That's who they are, man. Okay. Real quick, just read that, and brother, get his.
Isaiah 54 and 17.
Yep.
Isaiah 54, 17.
Yep.
No weapon that's
This is why this is the patience and faith of the saints. All right, because everything that has been done to us is going to be answered 4 times 2. The scoffers, the scorners, the nigger women, the elites, the offenders. All right, all of them are going to have to answer. Everything that they've spoken, done, thought, or tried to do to us has already been written down, and they're going to answer for it, man. Their sins shall be cast in front of them, and they're going to be speechless. Read it.
It says, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
Yeah.
And every tongue that shall rise.
Hey, they got weapons that they're conjuring against us now.
Nope.
You got the Esau and the police departments forming weapons against brothers for preaching, man. Writing our names down, where we live, the times we go out. Those are instruments of war that they're getting ready to do to make a war against, to wage war against us. So they're not going to prosper, man, because this is all the will of the Heavenly Father. Keep going.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
Yeah.
This is the heritage of the servants of Yahawashi,
Yeah.
and the righteousness is of me, said the Lord Yahawashi.
Right. This is the honor of the saints. This is the heritage of the saints, man. And if we be those men, then one of the honors we're going to get is going to be binding the elites up,
Right,
man. Taking down the 1%, taking down the bankers, taking down J.P. Morgan, man. Taking the in that day, Chase Bank will get chased, man.
Right.
You know, you got, brother.
If y'all want, we can end it off this.
Come on.
Huh.
All right, this is Obadiah 1 and 18.
Perfect.
And the house of Jacob.
So
shall
this is
be a fire.
this is a promise that hasn't been fulfilled yet, right? Oh, okay. Read this.
This is what we're waiting for.
Right. That's right.
This is not this is and this day we're gonna say raise it.
That's right, brother.
You know what I mean? Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and house of Joseph a flame, and house of Esau stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi has spoken. The
Hey.
Most High spoke you out of existence, man.
Right.
He's so powerful where he could do that, and he set you up how you gonna be brought out of existence, man. Right? The Most High say they will do in Edom according to mine anger. So Yahawah Bashim Yahawashi is gonna put his anger upon us. We're gonna be super fans, man. We're gonna be fucking you nations up. Man.
Right.
We're gonna put you in hardcore slavery. We're gonna do unimaginable fatalities on you, man. We're gonna throw you into the sun. All right. We're gonna feed your babies to Leviathan, just like y'all had alligator baby. We're gonna have Leviathan baby, man. All right. The Most High is gonna have us fuck you up for 1,000 hardcore years, and then after that, we're gonna put you together and burn you, man, just like America, man.
That's right.
All right. The Most High hates you, fucking devils, man.
Right.
He said righteous indignation forever. All right, you people think that the Most High is on your side. The Most High deceived you, man. You have touched the apple of his eye. You have touched his children, man. All right, if you fuck with Jake's children, man, it's over, man.
Yeah.
All right. When shit goes down, the first thing that happens, man, the parent goes for their children.
Yep.
That's why it says, when the enemy shall come against thee like a flood, I shall lift up a standard against them. Man. All right, you're gonna have Jakes out here holding the necks of their enemies.
Yep.
All right, literally going Super Saiyan, man, glowing. All right, they shall, in the time of their visitation, they shall shine. They shall run to and fro like sparks among the stubble, man. All right, we're gonna be out here like Bruce Leroy's. All right, Goku, Ken Shiro, whoever, man. All right, Mike Tyson. You might just want to box some crackers all day, man.
Right.
All right,
Beautiful.
that's good.
Yeah.
And with that, all praises, all honor, and all glory be unto
Yahawah,
Yahawah, Hashem, Yahawashi, Hashem,
Qadash.
with double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Shalawam, Rawchaa, peace and mercy unto all of you out there.
Shalawam.